Shaya keha mahai. Ia ta are. Dashu. Aha kupu ya paya ta mba. Asha.
Nei bebe yo babuai di tu ya bambaya kutu.
Tahia ka mba. Hashu.
Nei sui babuai kutu tu yamba.
Yulaine ashu she aku mahaya tane iki mba.
Di bo babai ya bumboi sui ya babai kutu ya kombai sia ya kundi ya ndai tungo ya boya. Dia tai sui ya ndai nakata.
Toshi yama ata. Ui ala shata ndai.
Wipi bubu ndai kai tu yu buesa. Yamadi ubuya dia. Yamabui sienti dai kututu. Yamai kuti dia bai denai kata yu kuko ya tabuya sinamana. Dabe ya pupo.
He and a high, staya bataya ne ashuma, ha te ashuma, waya tana, shoo, hi, tamba, dashi.
Beautiful. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, very nice intro.
All right. Wow, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So today, let's talk about some things. Let me put this over here. I want to talk about scenarios that I get that come my way. That are serious scenarios that needs to be talked about. So you don't know this scenario, Shahram, but your guidance is needed as we can guide through this. So I have somebody who is in a relationship that is given a choice to choose. They have children together, not who she's with. It's who she's with is having her choose to be in contact with her ex who they have children together, or just like cut that off and just not have a relationship with that. It's out of jealousy is what I feel. And so this individual is having to choose, and out of fear of losing her current relationship, she chooses him instead of the long-term baby dad to just be in connection with and having a good relationship with. So this is somebody that's actually going through the healing process. She's went through the healing process a little bit, and then she gets into this imbalance, but she is also involved in the karmic pattern of staying too long or knowing when to walk away, as we've all been there before. So I just want to be able to provide support for those of you who may be going through that, or who have ever went through something like that, having a choice. Even with friends, you get friends that are like, you're all friends, and then one talks about this one, the other one talks about this one. Those aren't friends, those are frenemies. We don't talk about each other. We vibe together, and if we have an issue with somebody, we talk directly to it. Just like at a job, whenever you have everyone hating their job, not disliking their boss, and not talking to the boss, talking behind their back, having to choose, to stay solid and centered. So what advice can we give candidate A on making decisions and counseling on that?
Wow, it's a big thing, I've experienced many things in similar situations as well. The majority of it is sincerity. I can't think of the word.
Sincerity. That's a word.
Sincerity. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And
We speak light language here, guys. So we are English words. Sometimes we're like, it doesn't matter. Just light language. We get it.
you know, it's very easy to be persuaded by another, especially if another is using love as a weapon. So, you know, it's a kind of that we've all been in these kind of situations. If you haven't, you probably will experience it. If you, no, I don't want you to experience it, but anyway, yeah,
No, they might have known somebody who has. If they don't
yeah, they
resonate,
might
or
have.
maybe
Yeah,
in some form they have with the job, with a friendship, with a spouse, a significant other, an ex, or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So what was
So choice,
power of
using love as a weapon.
choice? Love. Yeah, and so it's been in the situations where even myself, I've neglected my own family because I've put a person who I thought was um saying what was true and what was right. I got manipulated, you know. So
Yeah.
in that kind of in that situation, it's easy to be manipulated. Even the person who's doing the manipulation might not even realize they're doing the manipulation,
Right.
you know, because the love works in such a cloudy version. You know, when you get into the state of love, you have that cloud around you where no one else matters except for you two, you
Mhm.
know. And this is okay, is yeah, we do have that, but you have to really understand yourself. You can't give too much away, your energy. You have to have, you know, a stable energy for yourself. You always got to have a backup, you know, pack on you to have for you, because you have to do things for yourself. You and your partner are not always going to want to do the same kind of thing,
Mhm.
you know, in life. So, you know, but it's about compromising. So what is happening is she's given too much of her energy to this other um presence, her
Mhm.
boyfriend, you know, and she's not thinking directly and purely. It's because there's an interruption, a frequency cloud
Mhm.
where maybe she's not thinking truly and real, you know, because she's got an influence of another mind. What is saying, I think this is what's best for you, or this would be for best for us. We could do this, we could do that, you know. But realistically, it's down to she needs to pull away from that, maybe take a week or so, just, you know, just go and see family or something to balance her mind and to get the
Boundaries.
clouds, to let the clouds, you know, fog away, and then she might be able to see the true version, what she needs to put out there for her child and for the, you know, the ex-partner. But you
Mhm.
know, it's important to have a friendship. You know,
Yeah,
you do
it
get
is.
you do get jealous people out there who are jealous of exes, but end of the day, the exes, the exes. Okay, whatever you think is your mind. That's the one thing, is your mind creating what you're thinking is going to happen, or you know. So sometimes you believe it and then you create it,
Yeah.
and so this is why it's very, very important. It's very, very important
Set
to
boundaries.
really set boundaries and take some time out for yourself so you can really feel like you're focusing on the right path, because it's easy to be mind boggled by other people's frequency, and you know, sometimes you probably most of the time you don't even know who you are, you know.
Mhm.
There's times where you just don't, you're like, okay, I'm just a fog.
Right.
So yeah, so you know, so that's what she needs to do. She needs to really, really just look into things and pull away from the frequency what's clouding her mind, you know. And then maybe she'll make some real good decisions for the best for her.
Right.
But if she doesn't, there's two ways. If she doesn't, and then maybe this could be the best thing, and if she wants to let go, maybe it's something inside of what she's growing and she needs to work out herself.
Right.
But there'll be a time where she'll come back and guilt, and where the guilt will get to her. And you know, when once guilt comes in, then it's a horrible feeling, you know. Guiltiness is so horrible. I hate it. It's like when I feel guilty, when it really hits me and I feel guilty, it feels like I've, sorry to say this, it feels like I've killed someone, you
Yeah.
know. That's the guilt.
Yourself. You're
Yeah,
sacrificing
you're
yourself
right.
trying to fill it with
Yes.
it. Yeah.
And when the guilt kicks in, I hate it. I hate it. It's disgusting. I'm sorry to say that, but it's
Why? But it is,
it's a
it's how you
horrible
feel. It
feeling.
is. So
Yeah,
you
it is.
prevent
Yeah.
yourself from that, and we come out of that. We come out of it. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
guilt is a horrible
Yeah.
thing. And how to keep yourself out of guilt is, my advice is to follow your heart. And if there's a blockage in there that's saying, be truthful to your partner, that you're in resonance. For one, jealousy is a waste of emotion. For two, if somebody is going to have you choose from this circumstance, when it's, as long as it's a healthy relationship with your child's father, and and it's nothing that should be jealous about. That should be,
Or
he should be empowering that. Like, I'm so glad there should be more people to co-parent, coexist, co-create. If it's division and somebody's trying to divide, remember this, guys, and I hope you who's going through this right now that I'm talking about, if there's someone that's causing a divide, you got to really take a step back and look at what direction you want to go, because it's just unhealthy. It's just not healthy. And is he coming from a place of jealousy or a place of concern? Because is he worried about losing you? What doesn't he want to have you to have that relationship? Does he think that something's happened? Does he not trust you? Trust, if that's the case, then trust is an important thing in a relationship, a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So you should definitely look at that. And if he's not trusting you, is it something he needs to go inside, because that's his stuff, that's not yours. If it's not your farm, it's not your chickens. However that saying is going, we do not allow other people's energy to infiltrate ours. We can only protect our own space. We cannot control how others think. But if that's the way he's thinking, why else does he not want to? So you just got to ask him. And if you can't have this conversation about why don't you want me to have this? What about this makes you feel uncomfortable? And you can't have that conversation with him. This may not be the right relationship for you, because communication is number one in a relationship. Welcome to coaching, S&J. Relationship coaching.
That's true, and this is what people need to do more. People need to release more and get some people. And sometimes it's so nice to release what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
People can't speak the truth anymore to their neighbors or even family members. This is why, it's very, very important to find your soul tribe, find the people that you feel so comfortable around that you could literally be more free than you can around your own family, because there's an ancient connection with this soul tribe, what's out there, they're doing exactly what you're doing, calling.
Yep. So things can, yeah, exactly. And there's support out there for those who want to really make a change. Just remember, drama causes trauma if you allow it to. If it's not your drama, let it go. Create a boundary. Identify it's not yours. Like Shahram was like, you don't know what's yours and what's theirs, right? Like, so create your boundary and say, hey, not my farm, not my cow, whatever I don't know that saying, it could be whatever, but separation, and integrate what you feel is right. But I'll tell you, from my perspective, and I have children, and I've always tried to have a great relationship with my exes, a healthy relationship. And if it can't be healthy, then you do have to disconnect. If you're doing everything you can to be the better you and allow and there's no drama, then that's a healthy relationship. If there's drama and your ex is always trying to holler at you, then I could see why there's going to be something that's when you need to step in. That's your job, to step in and say, hey, I am with somebody right now. I am not looking for somebody. That's where you set your boundaries with baby dad, baby mom, whatever, to say, and that's healthy. You communicate that. And if you continue to flirt with me whenever we're talking, it's not wanted, appreciated, or received. And if they can't respect that and honor your boundary that you're setting with this one, then that's when you disconnect. But my relationships have been healthy with my exes. I don't really talk to them because my children are grown. So it's kind of like, I don't have to, there's no need. My children could talk to them now. But if you have youthful children that are still going through the process, it's very healthy to have to co-parent. I never let anything outside influence how I felt, how I reacted, because at the end of the day, it's your life, your individual life. It's not what someone else says. 5 years down the line, are you going to be with this person? If not, remember, you drive your own life. You're the driver of this vessel. So powerful to just really think about that. And yeah, I know I've been there too. So that, we could speak on it, do healthy things. Yeah, experience for sure.
Yeah.
Act in healthy ways. Follow your heart. If you have a blockage where you're like, oh man, he's making me decide, and you don't know what to decide, then you don't decide. That's your choice. That's your sovereignty. If someone's making you decide today, that's an ultimatum. That person's got to go. Because someone who loves you and is passionate about your relationship and trusts you and full faith, they're going to want to work it out, and they're going to be okay with you trying to iron stuff out. And you're gonna be like, okay, I'm just really trying to figure out why. Is it me? Is it me? No, is it you? Is it you? Because you don't want me to you don't want me, what is it? What is it? Everything is just within our control. We fix it.
Yeah, acceptance, being accepted and accepting the other as well, And that's what it is. You accept your lover to be who they are. You don't try and change anything, If you're a true partnership and you really are, and you really want to grow together, then so be it. It will happen. You will come up with elements. You'll come up with 1,000 different options of opportunities to put out into this beautiful world naturally, not even trying, It's just a natural resonance and a natural chemistry. So that's it, just let your lover be your lover, let them be. You don't need to change or nudge off their own path. We all have individual paths, and that's where I believe that we seem to lose ourselves in times, because other ones is having an influence of another, and so that other is not going originally to its original path. Let people be, and then everything will all come naturally. If you start putting forks in the road, and then there's going to be obviously a traffic jam eventually. So we just need to, and it's so good, and it's so free for yourself as well. Of course it is. I used to be jealous. Don't get it twisted. I used to be a very jealous person, but I overcome it because I realized we're all individuals, and if you put the stuff out there, you're going to create it. That's what manifestation does. So for me, is now I've managed to put out this love and light and trust and honesty and respect and well-being, and so much more out there, and that's what I am. And now that's what's around me, now that's what it is. And I think we just need to be very, very respectable to everyone, especially our loved ones.
Yep. So follow your heart and faith, and and even if we've been on the other side of jealousy, unfaithful, whatever drama that we've been through in our past life, guys, just remember, don't hold us to the now. As I feel like I'm helping you guys, I'm helping all of us to release. Don't feel like we're stuck to that past, that old self. That person doesn't live here no more, doesn't live there in you. If you're here, it doesn't resonate within you. So honoring your sovereignty is a part of your test. So this is just a test to help you to process, to break you through from the cycles of having to repeat it. So when you honor your truth, even if you decide, I don't want to talk to you no more because it's not healthy for me, for you, not for this person or this person or this person, but for you individually, respect that. It's okay. You're going to continue to pass the test, because at the end of the day, it's honoring your authenticity and your sovereignty. So bam, shabling, shabam, shaboom. And I would really like to offer some codes to help you with this transition. It will be smooth codes, so that this transition will be as smooth as possible for you. Coaching, guidance, if you need that, support is here. And it's good to hear the love from other people who love you, who can feel it, who's been there, who's been through it, who's healed it and elevated up. And it's okay if we keep going back to revisit the situation, the scenario. It's just because we need to get more training to strengthen our essence. And it's okay. It's not that you're backtracking, you're toughening up. You're strengthening so you don't have to do that shit again. So either way,
Yes.
whatever decision you choose, not others choose for you, is going to be your right choice, and it's never wrong. Never wrong. So thank you for expressing that concern and giving us that scenario. Well, me, Shahram, didn't know, giving me that scenario to share so we can give you that guidance that was much needed, and the codes that you're going to need, and anybody else that may need for this. You can use it not just for the relationship, just finding your truth and structuring it, strengthening your field. So this is going to help everyone. There's breadcrumbs for everyone in our videos. So hopefully,
Yes.
maybe you may know somebody that's going through this, and you could support somebody by looking at this perspective and sharing it with them. Not saying, oh, I'm not talking to this person again because they're not making a change. If they are truly, genuinely wanting to make a change, be there to support them and say, hey, well, look at it like this. So I would like to offer these smooth transitioning codes. Okay, so we just need to just be in receiving with your beautiful heart. You've come such a long way. Be proud of where you're at. Be proud of these choices that you have. Once upon a time, people chose for us, our ancestors, the females, they didn't get to choose. So I'm not, just be proud of the choice of having choice and be open to choosing for your greater good. So here you go. Shatua Shanae Ya Hilo Ya Hilo Ya Hilo Shahate Hata Uhane Yahate, Yahate, Yah, 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 Yahatana, Yahiku. Yeah, you said it. Calling yourself back. Yeah, your full power back. Yeah. Bring your voice. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Sending you love. Naya shame, shame. Uku apa mba shushu. Uku apa shushu. Shashiki ama. Oh wa 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 you've got this. Yeah. Shoo 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 shoo. Grounding. Shoo 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 shoo. Mbashi ikiata mbaete. Be proud. Tashi ichi. I am proud of you. I send you love.
Very powerful. And you are right. Every time you do the transmissions, it does really knock me off my feet. It really makes me feel super, super tired.
Yeah, we're clearing all of us, all this. We're all healing together, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just these are just old. If this didn't resonate with you, this story, guys, in some form or way, you get the codes where it does resonate with you, and it just clears up old stuff for everyone. It's so healing.
Oh, excuse me. That was full of energy.
I told you that's why you should go first. You know what? How about you just do the protection codes to protect her space because we brought in all that sovereignty and calling herself protection codes.
Okay, bless you. Yabai kukuya tai kusu kutoba. Yamai kuno ya tai kutoto e bobai tisuya na ui toya. Yamai ue bobai to. Iti agona yosu. Yana ya wondo. Yamai wote siagu. Tia mumbo e tai sina. Sibue tia kutoya. Ya mai si wai dia sin badaya go dia wai tana. Ya bana ya go di sini ya wama dia kuri tu. Ya bono ya kono si anda. Ya manda ya suguturio. Yang pende wado si mbai kuto yentai goite bombay si wando. Ya baba ya bumbu. Ini mai si ayu kuti si ay daya kudo ya tia mai umbo yanta papa ya mai sunto ya.
I love your codes. Thank you so much. Ooh, you your protection codes always makes me like it reinforces like all this. You guys now like legit. The energy is so strong. I'm shaking. All right, for those who resonate with this, we send you so much love. Drink your water.
Lots of water.
Yeah. And the healing codes were for everyone. If you want to book a one-on-one, well, with us both working on you, 30 minutes, an hour. The medicine plan is personalized. The energy work is personalized, catered to you specifically only versus the collective in this message. So it definitely helps you. We love you so much. Love and light, love and light. Thank you so much, Shahram. Guys, tune in on Wednesday. Shahram is going to have his talk time with doing some cool creative stuff and talking about wonderful things, and even possibly bringing on other people to talk about like, oh man, like stuff that are beyond our eyes, like the extraterrestrial stuff. You know, we do the light language
Real
and all
world.
that stuff. Yeah, the other world, the real world that's what was it? Exiting the matrix into the twilight zone. For real, guys.
Yes.
Exiting the matrix. Welcome to the twilight zone. So yeah, tune in, and I send you guys so much love, so much love.
Lots of love.
Yeah,
So much love.
love you all. Bye, guys. Mwah.